GH Media School is a well-known journalism and media production school that provides various programs to propel students who aim to work in media, journalism, and film. The school forms part of the GH schools, which also include GH Cosmetology School, GH Catering School, GH Fashion School, and GH Technology School. The school this week celebrates its Catering, Fashion, and Cosmetology Week, dubbed CFC Week, in the school's premises. In the course of the celebration, students from the CFC department get to exhibit their staff. Students from the catering department displays cakes, food and drinks, makeup and cosmetology from the cosmetology department, and fashion wares from the fashion department. Head of School GH Media CFC Faculty, Mrs. Belomina Ado Listowell, threw more highlights of the celebration.
Today marks the opener for the CFC Week celebration, and when I talk about CFC, I'm referring to the cosmetology, fashion and catering schools right here at GH Schools. So we are starting our week celebrations today. We are hoping to continue tomorrow. And today we showcase a lot of things from the fashion, the catering and the cosmetology school. From the cosmetology department, we provided discounted services for our GH community. So we did things like facials, we did bridal makeup, traditional makeup, we did pedicure, manicure, we did massage, all for the GH community. So people from outside even came to patronize these services. And when we went to the fashion school, we had exhibits from the school. So we exhibited things such as specimen album, we exhibited children's wear, traditional wear, bridal wear. All these things were done by students from GH Fashion School. And when we went to the catering school, we saw a lot of things. We had a lot of things to eat. There were a variety of rice dishes. We had a pork show, all done by the students. We displayed crafted cakes. We also did some fondant cakes. We did a whole lot of things which the school really has benefited from. You know, we are always not in the class to witness what the facilitators are doing. So during such shows, we open the schools up so that everybody can see what they are learning. So if you are learning, we know. If you are not, then where we need to make amends, we do make them.
The banking room also says that people who offer such courses, including cosmetology, fashion, and catering, are seen as those who have failed in academics. Hence the reason they chose such courses, she said.
Yes, I have, but I beg to differ. It is not true, because we have trust students even from the university. You all will agree with me that these days unemployment is on the rise. And so they finish with the universities, they do their grammar education, and then there's no work to do. So they come and then they learn a trade. And when they are done, you see them setting up, opening shops, employing other people, training other apprentices. And this is what we call nation building. So cosmetology, fashion and catering is not for people who are not, let's say, academically good, because we have people who are really good. If you are not academically good, you cannot study cosmetology because it has a lot of science in it, especially when you delve into massage. So I would not agree.
Mrs. Belomina Adolistowell further urged parents to desist from discouraging their wards to pursue technical courses and rather support them with the support they need.
Gone are the days when our parents were like, you are not so good, so go and learn how to sew. No. This time it has changed. Those who are really making it big are people who are self-employed. And so I entreat all parents, if you are watching me and your ward is interested in vocational or technical education, this is the time that you have to give him or her a push, because she will really make it and you'll be proud of her.
Some students from the various departments shared with the news team why they chose such courses, noting that technical courses are not for persons who are academically poor.
It has always been my dream to be a designer. In fashion, you have to calculate the things, the person's length, the person's weight, because if you do a little mistake, you won't be able to get what you want. And that will push you to go to Accra to go and buy more products, more clothes, and you can also lose money. So you have to be smart to be a designer. Fashion is not an easy course to do. It's a difficult course to do because it needs your mind, your calculation, everything to become a designer.
So this is actually an African print we made a design with African prints on a t-shirt to match your down. So this is a design on the top and then design with African print. We sold it with a nika or a shorts for ladies, and also gents can wear. Okay, this one too is a design with beads on African on a t-shirt. Okay, so this one is with beads on t-shirts. Fashion, you choosing fashion as a profession or a course to study in school, it's not an easy task because it demands a lot of thinking, a lot of creativity. So you can't just get up and say that those that are not good in working or good in English, then they just send you to go and do fashion in school. It's a no for me. It's a very big no. And I will urge everybody to support anybody who is into fashion because fashion is very good. It's one of the best entrepreneurial work in the whole world, and it's very good because it's always need creativity. Always you have to bring up something into the industry.
I chose it because when I was in SS, I didn't do home econs, I did science. And because of my aunties went to do home econs in school and they were doing that cake, pastries, I have so much interest in it, and I said then I'll look for this school and find the inquiries and come and do my catering here. For me, it's not me, my academics is like, it's good, but it's not like that good. So yes, please, yes. So I don't think that it's only those people that the academics are not good and we are doing catering. No. Catering is a very good business. I mean, for the pastry side, you can learn, like, I mean, small things, and you'll be selling for 2 to 3 days. You can get for your own. For the pastry side, it's a lot of money. You see, when you get even small amounts of money, you can start and you grow your business into a very big, like, you can start from small and you get a very big. So catering is a very good business, and they should come and learn catering. It's a very, very good course.
I'll say it's a lie, first of all, because it's one of the most difficult subjects I've ever faced because of some of the courses we encountered during the courses. And then I realized that in most people say, so the reason being that they'll be like, because you don't know much, so go and learn catering. But they come and then have difficulties. So I'll say that's what that rumor is a lie. I'll say my other courses like cosmetology and fashion are also good, but I'll say we are one of the best. Like you came, you saw exhibitions, and then you can choose which one you want, right? So I'll say we are one of the best, uncomparable. So I'll advise if you have to do a course in GH Media, catering is one of the best, so you can slot into our DMs as well.
Initially, I had wanted to do media, but then looking at how the world is going now, the cosmetology industry is really growing, and then it's very lucrative. That's why I changed to cosmetology. Because even in the cosmetology, we learn anatomy. That is, we study the whole body, the skull and everything. In order to get everything right, you would have to put in some measurements for fashion like this. If you don't know mathematics, you can't do fashion, because in order to get your measurements right, you would have to know maths, you do some calculations and everything. I would like to encourage every parent that it's not only the written aspect that is very lucrative. The creative aspect is really growing. And then now if you are not creative, it's very hard to be employed. We all know about that. So if your child chooses to go into the creative industry, you should encourage them and then support them.
Cosmetology has always been a part of me. I grew up in a family full of entrepreneurs. My auntie has an own shop of things about cosmetics and a whole lot. I grew up in a family full of cosmetology. If you're not somebody that is creatively minded and well educated, you can't do my course because it's really demanding. Your senses has to be at work. You can't be color blinded and do makeup for somebody. The person will look awkward, And when it comes to facials and other services, we have professionals like the dermatologists and other people. So if you don't really know book or something, if you don't really know anything about this course, you can't really do it. So if I I don't really support it that if you don't know anything, then you come and offer cosmetology now. What I'll tell parents out there, if you see your ward that is interested in coloring from the beginning at birth, you know, there are kids that will start scrambling and, you know, playing with laudable things. You should pay more attention to kids like that, you know. They're the ones that grow up to be good fashionistas, good cosmetologists and other things. Because without them, I mean, life will be boring. Without people like us, life will be boring. So pay critical attention to your kids and give them all the support that they need. Without money, you can't build upon yourself. So push them into this cause, and who knows, you'll know where you find your ward at.
It's my passion, and I love doing makeup. And I love it when I make people beautiful and nice, when I see people making. No, this is eyebrow tinting. Yeah. Eye enhancement. It involves eyebrow shaping, eyebrow tinting, and also lashes, how to fix the lash. No, we are all the same. We are beginners, so we start from the eyebrow shaping, then we move to the... So I'll tell all parents to help their kids achieve their dreams, because some people have this misconception that we cosmetologists, we are not well educated and things, but some cosmetologists, you can go through the process. We learn anatomy and physiology. So if you are good in your studies, you can come out becoming a dermatologist. That's when you keep pursuing your course further. So I think I urge all parents to help their kids to further their dreams. Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that, but that's not true. Some of my colleagues and even myself started other tertiary institutions. Some have even completed. We have nurses here who were home, who haven't been posted, but came here to practice this in order to earn money. Yes, so it's not true. Because here we even write exams. Yes, theory exams. When you are not able to read, you can't write it, so it's never true. I would like to tell parents that if you see that your kids are having the gifts or the talent to do some of the things we do here in terms of fashion, braiding, we have the makeup, we have the catering service too, you can encourage them and then bring them here.
So we are basically doing face painting. It's under cosmetology, so yes, under what we call special effect makeup. So this is more like editorial makeup. So we are doing basically face painting and all that. It is very difficult because it's about creativity. You know, you would have to create, and you know, thinking is something that is very difficult. So that is the most difficult thing about it. No, I've heard a lot of people saying that, but it is so not true, because you know, to be an artist, it involves a lot. Thinking is not easy. It's no joke. So please, anyone having that perception that people who do art, who are into handicrafts, are blockheaded or they are illiterate, is a lie, because you really need a lot of details. So you have to learn. If you don't learn, how do you know?
Actually, this portrays what I want to do, the brand I want to bring on board. Actually, I am into comedy and I'm into acting as well. So I see it as something that portrays or has a reflection to the career I want to pursue. Actually, yes, but not much. Oh, it's false. It's false, because I, for one, I was a student here. I was a past student of GA schools. I studied media arts for 2 years, but then I felt like I need to practice what portrays my true character. As in, I am a jovial type, yet I like laughing here and there. So I feel like me studying just to have the certificate is also a plus for me, but then I need to engage full time into what I love to do. That's the comedy and acting.
Exhibiting and showing African beauty. Okay.